Does it give you the I have. I have. It just might have not come up yet. Oh wait, I think I know why. I'm a fucking novice at this. Yeah, wait, hold on. Hold on. There we go. Should be able to now. Rossmod's Red Army! Good evening, everyone. Welcome to SLR Season 12, Division 3, here in Brazil. For some reason, I cannot hear any noise. I'm joined here with SLR Southerner, so I'll just introduce you there, Matthew. Welcome.
Hello. Hello. 2 days in a row, you lucky bunch of viewers. You have me, Steve and Cora. You've got me here once again with SLR Dino. The second time this season. It's now been 7 seasons we've been on and off comms together. And we have seen this league evolve, and we've seen many new faces race in server, especially in this division.
Yes, indeed. And I have got my audio back. I have absolutely no idea why I didn't to start with, but we are on board with the first man to start a lap on the medium side, which is Big Al in the AlphaTauri. So coming into this weekend, the top 3 of the championship. I haven't actually got it in front of me anymore. Oh, yes I do. There's 13 points separating the top 3 in the championship. So SSR Halo, Band Officer TV, Tyler Jenkins, all in Mercedes-powered cars, are very close in the championship. Obviously, Division 3 hasn't been streamed too much this season, so I've not been able to follow all the races. I don't know about you, Matt, if you've kept up, like, in track with it at all.
I mean, I've pretty really kept track with Baggy Fan, if I'm honest. Obviously, he's a mate. Which all I know is that he's built form recently. He's on course for his best season points tally wise, but he's only scored 1 point in 6 races. That could be because he's at a few poor races, or he's not been turning up. But he's here today. That could change. This is the track, of course, where he got his first podium about 3 or 4 seasons ago, as Big Al's about to cross the line.
And he sets a 109.8, and just touched on Baggy Fan. He's been reset to track. How's that, Big Al? Yeah, just touching on Baggy Fan. He has 4 of the last 6 he has no shows, so that will probably be where he hasn't got the points from. But anyway, we're on board with him. Talking of Baggy Fan, I may as well switch to him. Do you want to take a lap round Brazil? We're already in the first sector, but you can go for it if you want.
Yeah, by all means, definitely. Hopefully he's listening to put him off. Look at that legendary stuttered steering there. Oh, I just want to make your eyes water. Go through now, so with the best corners on the track. He goes right on the inside down the right. Obviously take this corner. Very nice indeed. Roch has set a 1 minute 9.4. That was a very nice lap. All attempts quicker than Big Al at the moment. That's just been beaten. We're into 1.8 so far with Halo. I'm currently on board with Baggy Fan, as Darnell mentioned earlier, and going through second 2, he's on a 52.9. Now it's just 20 seconds left on his lap. Just 1 or 2 corners, and that steering once again just wants to make me scream. Has now gone faster than 1:8.6, so the times are going down. But what does Baggy Fan do? Baggy Fan goes up to 6. In fact, it's the slowest time set so far, 1 minute. But because the track is so short, you can afford to make do with about 3, maybe 4 laps.
Fat Ted coming round the last corner now onto the straight. He is going to set the second fastest time of 108.8. Tyler Jenkins did have an invalidation on his lap when I went over to him. So I think there's only 2 drivers out there which are on out laps. The rest, unless Tyler Jenkins goes again, but I'm not sure he will. So yeah, the time to beat at the minute, Bad Osser, who is second in the championship with a 108.6, almost a 0.7. Tyler Jenkins looks like he is going to go for a second run.
Yeah, he's only got about 40% to play with, though, so this is just going to be a lap just to get onto the board, especially when you've seen 2 of his title rivals already set lap times that are in the top 3. So it's important just at least he can ease a bit of pressure on himself and get a lap time on the board, because we know how much pressure can affect, especially with a track this small. Just a tenth or two can separate you with about 4 or 5 positions, or in Div 2 yesterday, maybe 8. And talking of that, he's invalidated once again, so that only mounts the pressure even more there.
Yeah, I think it might have been the same place he did at the last lap. And also, isn't Baggy Fan is 4th? We're on board with him. Did he actually set 4th place?
No, he went round again. He did it back-to-back laps.
I thought so, because I thought I saw the timing board change, but I couldn't see who it was, and then I saw Baggy was 4th, and fair enough. Almost in the 108s, the Haas driver. Yeah, it's a bit of a disappointment. We've only got 12 runners as well in Division 3. I know that we're struggling for attendance across across the whole league, really. I mean, Division 2 is probably the best turnout every week. I know that yesterday, I think only just scraped to full grid, or we might have been one person short. But
1 person short.
Yeah, hopefully when the new game comes out, I know there's a lot of talk about it, same as every year, there's always talk about the new game of how it's going to be, but hopefully numbers show back up when the hype is at its...
Yeah, Div 2 absolutely thriving. Div 2 absolutely thriving, and F2 is even getting a better attendance than McEwen and Div 3, and that's despite the cars just literally feeling like a bunch of Alpines.
Yeah, and hopefully F2 the cars will actually be enjoyable next season, and it might be even better for that division. Obviously, with you at the helm for another year, you extended your contract for eternity.
Yeah, well, I've got another burst of energy into the division now, because now finally been given the actual keys to do what I want in that division. It's like I got to put some ideas and make the division interesting, especially ahead of its 10th season, to really make it special. And hopefully by doing that, it might encourage a few drivers to return, because probably in the next few weeks there might be some announcements regarding what will be happening in the future. But hopefully the handling of the game does help, because hopefully that means that the gap will close at the front with Toby and everyone else, as Rico is going to be our next driver to cross the line, Joe.
Yeah, I'm just following him now, and he goes P8, 109.8, a whole 1.2 seconds off the fastest lap time, which is Bad Osser. Crucial. The top 3, to be fair. I mean, top 3 in the championship. So Tyler Jenkins, who is 3rd. Is he 3rd? I need to keep zipping to these chats.
He's 3rd. He is 3rd. He's 3rd, 13 points behind.
Yeah, so Tyler Jenkins, who's 3rd in the championship, needs to get a lap in. It's getting to that point in the season where you have to put in the performances.
Yeah, it's the one thing that's gone in Halo and Otto's favour this season has been perhaps consistency. Halo with only 1 win to his name, and Halo actually only winning in Australia, which feels ages ago. Absolutely ages ago. Of course, that was your first win of the season, Joe. How good does that feel?
Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it feels good. Really.
No, I said how long ago did it feel? Because that was when Halo won his last race.
It does feel a while ago, but when you're doing races every week, it eventually does feel like it is a long time ago. Anyway, we've got Tyler Jenkins about to start up. This is an absolutely critical lap for him. With 8 minutes to go, he still does have a second attempt, or second run, shall I say, after this. If he is to invalidate, he's got to get a lap in now, otherwise it makes that final stint very pressurising indeed. I'm going to eat some nuggets because they're getting cold, Matt, so I'm going to follow Tyler Jenkins, so you can follow him round.
Yeah, by all means. He's done one schoolboy mistake already. He left his ERS on his out lap, so he's actually only got about 60% ERS starting that lap, so hopefully that won't affect him too much. He just needs to get a lap on the board. That is what's precious at the moment, and he completely missed the apex there. The marbles all over his tyres, so that's going to affect him going around these next sequence of corners. But he just needs to get that lap on the board just to ease the pressure. It looks like a good lap apart from those past few corners. Oh, and it's just got a little bit worse. The rear just wanted to step out. He saved it well, but going through sector 2, it's on 52.0, and according to my screen, it was still purple. So despite that looking very messy with the marbles and the rear stepping out, it's still looking like time-wise a good lap so far for Tyler Jenkins. He's going to cross the line in just a few seconds' time. Where's it going to put him? I predict into the top 5. And it's third, a 1:8.9, another driver into the 1 minute 8, and that looked like a messy lap, so it's definitely not a lot more he could do from that, Joe, if you're still there.
Yeah, I'm here. I've just had a few of my nuggets. Really terrible time.
Few? In those that time? Fucking hell.
Well, more than a few. But yeah, good lap for Tyler Jenkins. Top 3 in the championship are in the top 4, so that's going to make it for good viewing for the race. Van Osser, 2 wins in his last 3 races. And, well, he's been in the top 2 in his last 3 races. And TRR Spider has just gone 2nd place to split the championship battle ever so slightly. I believe last week was his debut. I think we were talking about that earlier, actually. I'm trying to look. Where is his name? Where is his name?
Who are we on about?
Spider. Oh, no, it wasn't his debut. I was thinking of the wrong person. No, TRI Spider joined halfway through the season and he's scored points in most races, but low-end points. But that'll be encouraging for him.
Roch has run out of fuel, and this might give you be a sense of deja vu for you, Joe, because look where he is.
Oh, well, it won't be for me, deja vu, but it'd be for Owen Howe yesterday, and he looks like he hasn't got much momentum going up this hill. What happened to Owen yesterday was, it was just before the Albon corner. Well, I'm going to call it Albon corner, everyone knows. Oh, okay, Owen literally couldn't get... Yeah, yesterday Owen couldn't get up that hill. He was going so slow, and then once you kind of go round that right-hander and drop down the hill, he managed to carry a bit of momentum to get up the hill again. So, yeah, he clearly has gone for multiple runs to have a run out of fuel, because the fuel load, the minimum fuel load at this track in qualifying is pretty generous, to be honest. So,
well, we've got just over 5 minutes to go. Is there anyone on any laps at the moment? Just have a quick look back. He looks like he's on a Big Al's on a lap, is he?
Yeah, I think Baggy might have been invalidated.
Yeah.
We got Big Al, which is 5/10 of a second up on his time, which isn't going to necessarily challenge for pole position unless he had a terrible middle sector, last sector, but it is a straight line pretty much. So he's gone in the pits. Interesting. Yeah.
Nah, going into that penultimate corner, he touched the grass and he went wide, so that ruined his lap. So he's gone into the pits now to get a new set of tyres on, and he knows he can go quicker.
Well, Bad Otter's on an out lap, and it looks like he's about to cross the line now to start a lap. We've got Stars Orphan coming round the final bend with Gregors just behind him. They're both at the back of the grid at the moment. Stars Orphan crosses the line to not improve. He was very slow. But Gregors hasn't set a lap yet, and now he will. And he goes fastest with a 1:08.6. Just quicker than his teammate Bad Otter, but he's jumped from last to first with the first lap he set in qualifying. So Mercedes 1-2 at the minute, Matt. And Bad Otter's invalidated.
Yeah, I haven't heard that said in a while, Mercedes 1-2. But I mean, as I was saying, qualifying in Division 2, it only takes one lap to get pole position, and well, Gregors at the moment has put himself on provisional pole with just that one lap.
Yeah, I'm just trying to catch someone that's actually on a lap here, because not many people are at all. We're going to have a bit of a period where pretty much everyone's in the pits. Bad Otter and Gregors will be going into the pits again, I imagine, and so will Stars Orphan. We have 2 people on outlaps, one of them being Championship leader SLR Halo, which is P6 at the minute.
Yeah, but with the nature of the track, how tight it is, if he can find 2 temps, he can move himself up a few places, up into 3rd if he found 2 temps. Sector 1 looks alright going through the centre chicane. Well, I said that, he's actually slightly slower than his personal best, but only just. But it's these corners here where if you're good on the traction, if the track is evolved, you can get that extra bit of grip. And he's into gear 5 going around that fast right turn. How close is he to the apex? He's got that perfectly. So this is looking like a good lap so far, Halo. Oh, and the car twitched a little bit there.
Yeah, a bit of understeer around that corner. Not very good at corner names. Coming round to, is that Glock corner? They may as well be renaming it that. He's 2/10 up on his time. This is going to be challenging for pole position for SLR Halo. The McLaren driver looking to stamp his authority. He's very tight to the line. He is coming to the line now. Is it going to be pole? No.
Oh, look at the gap between him and Otter.
Yeah, 1 millisecond between them. And that, I imagine, is going to be it for Halo, unless he will have a second go at it. It depends how much fuel he's got in the car, but so close. But Gregor's at the minute still on pole.
Yeah, I was just looking on board with Rocha. Rocha doing there. He just messed up going around the last corner, so he's not going to be going quicker this lap, and that looks like it's disqualified. Over. Next, I think to cross the line potentially is going to be
Baggy. No, it's not going to be Baggy.
No, Big Al.
And he's at the back. Well, he's in 11th place at the minute. Rico is retired.
Oh!
So I guess that was in the. Was it in the pit?
No,
wait, what's going on? Is there a Red Bull?
Fat Ted's crashed. Fat Ted's crashed.
Oh dear. Well, I can't. If I get to Baggy, will I be able to see it? Where did he crash? In the pit wall?
No, it's. Do you remember where? Remember where Division crashed in F2 many seasons ago when he was trying out his new wheel?
No, I can't remember.
No. What corner? Going up to Albon corner.
Oh right. Oh, he's crashed there.
Yeah.
Interesting. Halo is way down in this time. He's crossing them. No, sorry, he was going for a preparation lap, wasn't he? So Halo's going again on the same set of tyres. So can he go quicker? We've got Mercedes coming uphill, which is on an out lap, about to start a lap. Tyler Jenkins, is he on a lap? He is.
He is indeed. He is indeed. And the rear stepped out just a little bit going round Albon corner there. He's 2.5 tenths up, so this could be competing with pole position. It is incredibly tight so far. He's had a great exit out of that last corner. He got the traction perfect to a T. He's nice and tight to the inside corners. He's tight to the pit line as well. This is going to be competing for pole position. Tyler Jenkins, it is the fastest time at the moment for 1:8.6.
Look at the gaps between them. We've got Gregors coming onto the straight for an out lap. Bad Otter, didn't quite catch his sector 1. Who have we got next? Is that McLaren? Is that Halo which is ahead? Up the road? It's wide. Yeah, he's done. Halo's done. Bad Otter's half a tenth down in sector 1 he was. Sector 2 split. He's literally on par with the lap he set. So can he improve up the hill? Is the question. The gap between the top 5 is so close. They're all in the 6s. Oh no, it's not going to be. It's not going to be.
No, I don't think it is going to be, because one man who's absolutely flying is Gregors, who is 2 tenths up going through sector 1. And remember, this is his second lap. His first lap of the day he done. He got himself provisional pole position with a 1:8.6, which you can still see on the board, and go through sector 2. Oh, he's lost a bit of time, actually.
Well, it looks like there's only 2 more people left to set a lap. One is Hicklin, which was slightly up on his time at the end of sector 2. And Hicklin goes 6th. He improves his time. What about Gregors? He's
given up.
I think that might be it then. That is it. Or is we got... Nah, it is it. Spider's not on a lap. That is it. That's your qualifying done. So Tyler Jenkins is on pole, with Gregors behind him, and his closest championship rivals are 4th and 5th. Brazil is a massive DRS train, but if he can somehow break the train from him and Halo and Bad Otter, could be in for a good race, but we can't tell.
I mean, the gap of this set qualifier needs a screenshot, because I've never seen it this close between the top 5 in Division 3 ever. Less than a tenth. Less than a tenth separating 1st and 5th, and amongst that, you've got Tyler Jenkins, Halo, and Bad Otter, 3 title contenders.
we are hopefully in for a very entertaining race. With only 12 runners, the chances of a safety car could be slim. But it's Division 3, remember.
It is one for you then. So,
look at that.
The difference between if you were racing in this qualifying instead of yesterday, and you got bowled with a 1.8.6, the difference between you getting Owen's slipstream and not would have been, if you didn't get Owen's slipstream, you'd have been down in 7th.
Yeah, had I have set the pole time, yeah. Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, Jesus. But that is your 12 runners for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Just looking in the Twitch chat, not much action. We've got Drastic Blaze in there. He was in put Hards for Life. He did put that in there just probably at the start of qualifying. And just a shout out for Drastic Blaze in the other league I race in. He won the championship last week, or this week, shall I say, in Miami.
Drastic Blaze, a prime example to like the order can change depending on how the feeling of the game is, because let's not forget, Drastic Blaze was a bit of a cult hero in Division 3 for many seasons, and now he's found himself in McEwen.
Yeah. The Roch, obviously, who's racing tonight, says he got one run in, he's pretty happy, seemingly competitive time. Spider for the win tonight, though, he says. He used to be 3 seconds off. He's used to being 3 seconds off the pace, so he's happy that he's actually in the mix.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely an improvement. What strategies are we expected to see today, Joe? I mean, obviously I commentated on the race yesterday, but let's hear it from the driver's perspective. What do you expect to see from the majority of the grid, and would you still go with the same setup you went for, even though it was the race-winning setup? Would you still go for that setup again?
1 second, because I'm just looking at the playoff semi-finals, and MK Dons are losing 2-0. They are finished. They are finessed. If you didn't know.
Oh.
But yeah, in terms of strategy for this race, I mean, you can go many ways, to be fair. I mean, yesterday there was either hard, medium, medium, hard, hard, soft, soft, medium, soft. There's a lot of strategies you can do. What was that? What was that?
Oh, it was me?
Yeah, I thought it had a noise. It was like I don't know what it was. But yeah, in terms of strategy, yeah, like I said, you can go multiple ways. What the fastest one is, it depends really. It depends on safety cars and whatnot. I mean, yesterday, I won the race with a hard medium, but Scar could have arguably won as well with his hard soft. That fantastic. But well, obviously Scar didn't win. He caught me rapidly on the softs, but once he got near me with a few laps to go, he did have a couple of attempts, but he wasn't able to. I feel like towards the end of the race, his tyres probably started to go a bit, so it kind of leveled itself out. So I think a hard start is definitely the one. It's definitely the right tyre to start on, like it is pretty much at every track. In even F2 and F1. But what was the F2 strategy? Not that it's the same as F1, but what was it?
I mean,
the classic.
F2's turned into the old classic alternate strategy this game. So hard, medium. But you had a couple of drivers though do the soft medium. You had Pluto, being one of them, and I think you had QWERTY, which of course it didn't work.
Yeah. I mean,
the only way that works is if the early safety car comes out now.
I mean, at this track, if you're wanting to start on the softest tyre, you're either trying to get up the field from the back, or you're trying to break the train at the front. But it's probably not the wisest thing, because when you pit, you're going to be on the harder tyre, possibly behind people. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see what these guys choose. I'm hoping for differing strategies between them all, just to make it a bit interesting towards the end. Just kind of a bit like me and Sky yesterday. But we shall see. I need to blow my nose because it's clogging up.
I'd like to see a bit more action in the stream chat, lads. Come on, or girls. So I say girls. I can see there's someone called Sophia in there and Lonely E-Girl. Who else have we got
Yeah,
watching?
man,
We've
they're
got
probably
Chicken.
bots. They're probably like
No?
OnlyFans bots. Poor
Oh,
bots.
oh, wow, okay. Well, I mean, if that's the crowd we attract on comms together, then so be it. We've got Chicken Rosary watching. Good luck for your race. We've got Hicklin also watching. Good luck for your race also. Of course, I mean, the Hicklin
Owen
strategy
Howe.
is now one of the most popular strategies on there. Owen Howe? I don't see him in there. Oh, Owen is there, but he's not on the list. Hello, Owen. It's race time indeed. Yes, it is. I hope you're strapped in for a very fun Saturday night watching Robot Wars. If Dawes is not awake, wake him up, please. Who else have we got watching? We got a bit of Peanut. We got a bit of Peanut in the stream.
Yeah, it doesn't actually say Owen's watching. Weird.
I've got hungry now. The Roch is very active. Rose comms F1 raid incoming. Oh.
Where's it say that? Is it in the
Rose it's below Owen. Below Owen. So it's race time. Yes, let's get a raid coming. Let's get this.
Yeah.
Let's get this chat popping. Let's get it popping like Oceana was before he got knocked down. Get it rocking like the Posman, unless you're Noel Gallagher and you're not up for it.
I'm just finishing the nuggets off.
Nice. Race predictions, Joe, ahead of the race?
No
formation lap. No formation lap.
Oh shit! Go! Go on, Matt. Get away.
Oh, lights out and away we go. Going into turn one. It's a short run, of course, but it looks like Gregors is going to make the move. He has made the move into turn one, but is Tyler Jenkins going to stick it out? Oh, and there's a McLaren in the wall. That's an early. Oh, it's Hicklin. Hicklin, the man in form. He's won 2 races recently. He is going to be stone dead last now. Going down into turn 4 to Verstappen wide corner. It's still Gregors down the inside. The McLaren of Halo's looking down the inside. And it looks like Gregors has got away now. Tyler Jenkins down to 3rd. Halo is 4th. TIR Spider is and Halo is he looking down the inside. Oh, Tyler Jenkins has gone wide. He's gone wide. He's going to lose a few places. He's dropping like a stone. He's down to 8th. So that's Hicklin and Tyler Jenkins, who have lost a ton of places at the start already. Joe, Fat Ted up to 3rd.
Yeah, I caught it with Halo and Jenkins. I couldn't quite see if there was any contact though. I don't know if there was, but Tyler Jenkins has gone from pole position to 10th. That's not the start at all that he wanted, especially for the championship. And Gregors has already pulled the gap from the DRS, but I have still not seen. I just need to see what tyres people are because I haven't even looked. What is it?
Well, you've got a mixture.
Yeah,
Gregors on the medium, so he's putting those that extra grip to use straight away. As we got to move, it's Otter taking it. Oh, and Spider has well and truly got off by screen now. He's lost another place, and now he's under threat from Baggy Fan.
Yeah, on board with Baggy Fan here. He's picked up a massive slipstream. He can't quite go to the inside line because Spider's defended it pretty early, and he is unable to pass the Alpine driver. But the championship leader is up to 2nd place after that lap 1 incident with Tyler Jenkins, if it even was one. But Gregors is trying his absolute hardest to break the DRS. He initially did at the end of lap 1. It looks like he has again in the middle sector. He's utilising those medium tyres, and it's going to be absolutely critical that Gregors can break the DRS, because at this track, if you lose the DRS to the car in front, you are toast if you've got cars behind.
Yeah, you do lose quite a bit of time. I think regarding that contact, I think there was a bit of a wheel bump similar to yours and Scars yesterday, but obviously different point of the race. As Fat Teddy's looking around the outside of Halo, of course no DRS just yet, so this is going to be down to slipstream, straight line speed, and urge throughout the moment. It looks like Halo has got it covered. He's got the inside line. As Fat Teddy going to try and break and go around the outside, he is, he's got the extra grip, and he's done the move. Brilliant move from the Red Bull driver.
Yeah, brilliant move for Fat Ted. I don't know if Halo was trying to fight it, but it's probably wise he doesn't, because Fat Ted is on the faster tyre. He might be able to drag him towards Gregors, so it's probably best for Halo to stay behind Fat Ted at the minute if Fat Ted does have the pace to keep up with Gregors.
Goodness me, the urge used already from the drivers. Fat Ted's already winking, and Fat Ted's in 2nd, he's already winking, and you've got Gregors 1.2 seconds up the road, who is literally just cruising.
Yeah, Fat Ted is trying. But yeah, like you said, the ERS difference between first and second is absolutely colossal. Fat Ted hasn't got much more Earths to even use to try and catch up. So, but fortunately for the Red Bull, he has broken the DRS with Halo. So Halo could be in trouble. Oh, he might have actually just got back in it. Or has he? No, I don't think he has. Because the detection is here. And I think he's just lost out. We're going to find out in a minute. Because Bad Otter is right behind him.
What might go in his favour, those Bad Otter went on the grass on the last corner. No, it's not going to do him any favours because Bad Otter, it looks like he's already going to get the move done into turn 1, and he is. And I know it's only lap 4:36, but that could be an early indication that it's an important move ahead of this championship battle because, of course, the two are separated by 11 points, and Bad Otter is now ahead. We've got some moves further back. Tyler Jenkins is falling down the order once again.
I think he's been 10th the whole time. Since the incident of Fat Ted's already got a penalty. And he is right in the clutches of Bad Otter again. So he must have made a mistake. He must have gone wide at turn 4, to be fair. Didn't catch it. Must have been. So that's a penalty already. Lap 4. That is not what Fat Ted was probably hoping for. TRI Spider on the medium tyres is looking quite quick though. It looks like he wants to try and get past these two hard runners. The medium tyre. Yeah, it's quite differing. It is literally, you're either doing hard medium or you're doing medium hard, unless some people want to do the softs like
Hickman.
Yeah, but he's pitted, so he's already made a pit stop.
The last driver I expected to see on the soft tyres at this stage of the Grand Prix, as we've had a bit of a raid of 6 people from Bunga Bunga Corporation.
Cheers, Bunga Bunga. Oh, look at the lead. What's going on?
Oh,
Gregors
at the moment.
He was 2 seconds clear almost. And that DRS that he had broken is now no more, and we have the top 5 which are all in a train, which is... What's going on? There's looking at P7 and P8, Big Al, which is past Stars Orphan, who's got a bit wide at turn 4.
I think he's just got back past him. I think he was always in 7th place, and that gap between him and Baggy Fan has now got bigger even more. So at the moment, you've got 2 races, and then you've got Paul Hicklin on his own.
Yeah, well, fortunately for our entertainment, the battle for the lead is back on, and despite Fat Ted having a penalty, he's all over the back of Gregors. Is Gregors struggling already? Lap 4? Surely he's not, but maybe his tyres are too hot. It depends what his tyre pressures are as well. They could be overheating, who knows? We don't know. All we can see is what's going on ahead. And we're about to see a move, Matt.
We are indeed. Fat Ted, he's going to go down the inside. It was looking like he's going to go around the outside briefly, but he's got the move done into turn 1. How does Gregors play this? Does he set himself up for the next corner? Ted has gone a bit wide. That's going to hamper his exit, and Gregors is already looking like he's going to get past him, going down the next DRS straight. He's already down the inside. He's got the DRS. He's got the ERS. That's like taking candy from a baby. He's back in the lead.
Yeah, these two need to work together, which they kind of are, or they're not really, because Fat Ted's trying to get past him up the hill, and Gregors is having to take a defensive line, which is going to slow him down. Fat Ted's lost it, and it's Bad Otter as well. Oh dear, dearie me. Bad Otter's been caught up in that, and I don't know if he's got damage, man. I don't know if you can see, but I don't think he did.
I'm just looking on board, and no visible damage on Bad Otter. I was on board with Gregors for the 2 corners before that, and I think you're right. I reckon his tyre temperatures are absolutely through the roof because the understeer and the oversteer looked absolutely ridiculous. The gap is now 1.4 seconds, but Halo is on the harder tyres, so watch that gap probably close down once again. Halo is under pressure.
And he's blinking already on lap 6, so Halo's got no ERS already. He's only on 8%. TRR Spiders up into 2nd place, and Gregors has got the DRS broken once more. Can he keep it that way? But Bad Otter, it doesn't look like he's got damage, if the fact he's still keeping up with the cars in front. But that Halo's eyes must have just been gaping when he saw Bad Otter almost get cleaned out by Fat Ted just then.
Yeah, it just goes to show that maybe this is a bit similar to in some ways, where you just don't know what's going to happen. Expect the unexpected. As one thing you might expect is Tyler Jenkins making his way through the grid once again. He's back up to 8th position anyway. He's just overtaken Star Orphan. Remember, Tyler Jenkins is on the medium tyre, so he will be pitting first between the 2 of them. He's now got Big Al in front of him by 8 tenths. Go on.
To see Owen put, you saw it, shot
Yeah.
Baggy's in 5th, just like the championship. Fantastic. But yeah, I was just following Baggy because I was about to say this has kind of worked out for him really because he's been able to catch back up. He looks like he's just outside of the DRS. Don't think he's going to get it, but at least he's still there. He's still in the. He can kind of still see the lead. And is that Halo? Oh, he's just pulling out. But yeah, at the minute, Halo and Badass is actually not as in a bad situation as he could have been. It could have been a lot worse, but he's still there. He's still in the shout for the win. He is on the slower tyre at the minute, so come the second phase of the race, him and Halo should, in theory, be the top two if they can clear the top two that's in front of them.
Just had a couple of moves. Tyler Jenkins has got up another position. He overtook Big Out into turn 1, so he's making good progress. Now he's chasing down Baggy Cloud, who's just been overtaken by Fat Ted. So the resurgence of Fat Ted. I say the resurgence. He's got. Oh my goodness me!
And another penalty for him. And they're about to go side by side. Be careful, Baggy boy.
It'll be a long race for a Red Bull driver.
My eyes are hurting at this input.
it's appalling, isn't it? It's absolutely shocking. Like,
my eyes.
Another thing you want to watch is he brakes and accelerates at the same time. At times.
I'm watching.
At Team Sport, they would absolutely hate him for it.
Well, he's had a terrible exit on the last corner. He's just weaving around. Does he watch the stream or is he? What is going on? My eyes, they're bleeding.
I don't know. It doesn't say he's watching. It doesn't say he's watching on my my Twitch.
That is absolutely atrocious. But
right. Back at the front, Joe. Third.
Yes, it's Halo versus Badosser. This is the championship battle. They are separated by very few points, and I thought Halo was going to go into the back of Spider then, but Halo holds on to P3. But Badosser is right behind him. Don't be stupid, boys. And they are not being stupid at the minute. Gregor's meanwhile has pulled the gap again.
They're both blinking. You think they're a couple of guys in a nightclub. Oh, there's a yellow flag with who? Chris Kamara!
And that is... Your guess. Guess who? You just got to guess.
10-second penalty. He's got 16 seconds of penalty. And it's only lap 9.
It's not his afternoon, is it? Not at all. Halo is in the DRS of Spider. And he could be within a shout of passing him here because he's looking close. He has none of these guys have got ERS. Like, there's literally nothing left. Halo's out. Halo has no ERS. Oh! He's been pushed off. He's been pushed off. I don't know if he's off. He's back in. He's in P4. I'm lost for words. He went to the outside of Spider. It was a similar one to me and Scar, to be honest, but it was a bit more extreme. He's 4th.
Well, you just can't make any race prediction at the moment. Bad Otter is 3 tenths behind Spider now, and Tyler Jenkins is still doing well, making his way back through the grid. He's in 6th position, 1.5 seconds behind Baggy Fan now, who is 2.2 seconds behind Halo, so that gap has closed down between him and 4th position because of whatever happened to Halo. Maybe it was fancying the trip to Qatar a bit earlier than expected.
Yeah, he's 2.5 seconds off now, but he's got a 2.5 second gap to Baggy, which is back into his West Bromwich Albion 5th place. But yeah, Halo's got a bit of a task. Again, he still is in this race. It's not over yet. We still haven't seen a safety car, and we haven't even seen a VSC yet. And there's going to be a move for 2nd place.
Yeah, Bad Otter, good exit, good speed. He's got the ERS and the DRS, and he's into 2nd position. Has he got enough under him to mount a charge for Gregors, who I do think, if he did have tyre temperature issues earlier on, they're not so bad now. But Batata is back under threat from the Alpine. Spider has got the ERS, and he's got the position back.
Yep, Spider's back ahead. Gregors almost with a 2-second gap. Going well for him, although it was a bit shaky a minute ago, but now we're good. But the field spread is getting quite large. People making errors. Tyler Jenkins still behind Baggy. Can't find a way through the there's a yellow flag. Moves to 4 Chris Kamara, and guess.
Have a guess. Have a guess. Oh god. I admire. I mean,
yeah.
No, don't say it. There's only 12 drivers in the race at the moment. he could do a bagging finish 2 laps down in Singapore and still get a point.
He actually could. Oh.
Right.
So there's only two drivers in DRS of each other at a minute. Inspire has a penalty.
Yep, and Baggy Fan is about to lose another position. Yep, Baggy's about to lose the position. He ain't going to mind too much about that. He knows that Tyler Jenkins is effectively in a different race. Tyler Jenkins, he's actually got a bit wide, and that's hampered his exit. And Baggy Fan could actually get him back here, Joe.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anymore though. It looks like he might have lifted, and that wiggling. Is he going to go up the inside? He is. He's sticking it. Oh, that's fair play. Fair play. He got the elbows out. For a minute, I thought it was a half-hearted attempt at an overtake. It's like he wasn't sure, but then, well, he's back ahead, and it looked fine to me. Tyler went off the track, but
he broke so early into that corner. He was able to accelerate mid-corner, which you don't do. That's why he got that move done in the end, and it turned into a good overtake. He got the elbows out, Baggy Fan, but put on a show for the stream viewers.
Yeah, I'm sure Tyler probably won't be happy with it, considering he was the man that got pushed off the track ever so slightly, but it kind of was Baggy's fault. Tyler kind of opened the door for him, really, to be honest. I'm just watching Tyler, and this can't be real. This has to be. Surely this is like some. Oh my god. I'd hate to overtake him. And Tyler is not going to overtake him. Tyler's going to be smart about it and wait for turn 4, because he probably feels he's quicker in the middle sector. He has a. These guys have got very minimal airs, and Baggy's just almost going to like guitar. Tyler Jenkins is going to make the move, and he's up into P5. And can he make it stick? Is Baggy going to give him a run up the hill? On board with Baggy Fan, and it looks like the move might be done at the moment.
Oh!
Oh
boy, he's going to get the back of him.
And that might have compromised Baggy more than anything, because there's a gap now between them. Gregor's 3-second lead now, so his kind of first phase of the stint troubles look like they're no longer a problem, and his closest challenger has a 3-second time penalty, which is holding his own against Bad Doctor still on the mediums. I mean, pit window for mediums is lap 19 to lap whatever, so we've still got another 4-5 laps to go until that. But you can pit before lap 19, obviously, which I imagine some might, to undercut each other.
Whatever problems Gregors did have, they're non-existent now. He really is cruising. I don't think he's used any ERS for a few laps. He really is cruising. Unless there's no safety car.
He's on 100%. 100% ERS.
Yeah, unless it's a safety car, it could be a very Saturday night drive for Gregors here, and it looks like the race is really going to be on for who's going to get second place, which at the moment is Spider. But this Spider is carrying a little anchor on him.
Fat Ted is on 19 seconds of penalties. I'm pretty sure he's only 1 or 2 away from disqualification, and he's just slammed into the wall. I've just been following him. He's lost it up the right-hander and absolutely tank slapped it into the wall. He hit the wall sideways, so he hasn't actually damaged his car. He might have damaged his rear wing. I mean, he might have already had damage to his rear wing because he keeps spinning all the time, so he might actually have rear wing damage. And as I know from Japan, that is very terminal. And as everyone else knows, it's very terminal if you've got rear wing damage, because it's impossible to almost turn the car.
Yeah, I've just seen on the stream of the crash, and how did he not retire there? But he's definitely got a lot of damage. Just going around that final corner, he's
coming in the pits.
Very hesitant. Yeah, I think this is a retirement there.
It could be. It might be more of a benefit for the front guys, because he will undoubtedly bring out a safety car if he keeps this going. He's on the hards, so he hasn't retired yet. So
I respect that.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't have any damage. I'd be very surprised if he hasn't, because he smashed into that wall. I mean, he didn't hit it with his rear, but enough to possibly give damage to the rear. But Matt, we've got The field is so... We need a safety car. As a comms, for the entertainment of Division 3, we are begging for a safety car right now.
I think we had something similar to this in Silverstone as well, where I'm not like the races I commentate on this season are absolutely epic. There's only been about 1 or 2 in Division 2, which has been a bit mediocre, and this is up there so far with a mediocre race from what I've seen in Division 2.
Division 3.
Yeah, no, but no. I mean, it's in like this is up there with the 2 mediocre races I've seen in Division 2.
Oh, right, okay. Well, the only people that we can really follow around at the minute is Spider and Bad Ossa, and I'm kind of still want to stick with Fat's Head, even though he's lost.
Why? Because he bins it.
Well, I caught one a minute ago, and I'm sure I'll catch another one. But there's nothing else going on, so... Bad Ossa... No, Spider's keeping Bad Ossa just about 7 tenths away, most across the whole lap, so he's never under threat from DRS. Bad Ossa is looking like he's saving Urs more than anything, because he's on 60%, and I'm pretty sure a few laps ago he had nothing, barely anything. It looks like quite a few of them are saving Urs, because Halo's also now on 43%. Gregor's he's used a bit. But yeah, it looks like now there's no DRS train, it looks like they're now starting to save a bit of Urs. Be a bit smart about things towards the end of the race.
Yeah, and noticeably it's from the hard runner tyres as well, so clearly they're thinking the drivers will come back to the hard tyre drivers because of the performance of the mediums, and that's another penalty. Yeah,
and it's a broken front wing as well. Didn't catch the crash, but I can only imagine he's crashed in exactly the same place as he has done, I think, 5 times before. There has to be rear wing damage. He keeps on crashing on that corner, and that's such a fast right. Your rear wing is just good. You're going to be lost every time, and I'm almost adamant he has to have damage. I mean, he has at the front. It's all gone. Oh my goody lord!
Oh my! Oh my god!
That has to be a safety car. He's on the track. He's on the racing line. Is there a safety car? There's no safety car.
What?
I cannot believe there's no safety car. He just put back on the track. Unbelievable. I mean, if I've ever seen a crash on purpose, then he did have a broken front wing, so maybe he like just kind of misjudged his turn into the pits. But yeah,
brother was caught in 4K.
Well, the Fat Ted qualified so well, and that's as good as it got, because I cannot remember a driver having as bad of a race as that in a long time. He had enough penalties to get disqualified almost. He crashed about 6 times, and then it ended how you'd imagine it would end.
I mean,
and he's left the session.
That was our only hope of a bit of entertainment this race, and now it's gone.
Yep, because now absolutely nobody is in DRS of each other.
Yeah,
but
go on.
We are getting to that point where people will pit. Without any form of entertainment here.
Bad Otter hasn't been able to save his Urs as much as he did previously, because he was falling a bit far behind Spider, losing or being out of the DRS. He's had to close that back up now while using a bit of Urs, and we've got our first runner in the picture at the front.
Yeah, and it's a championship leader, SLR Halo. Let's just watch this pit stop. Absolutely excellent work for the McLaren mechanics. As he exits his pit box, and he is on the medium tyre. He has pit the same lap I did yesterday, hoping to get an undercut. I know that fresh tyres at this track, the undercut can be massive. I mean, I found out yesterday because my teammate, which was kind of nowhere near me in the first stint, ended up being ahead of me, and he was on his mediums 3 laps longer than me. And also, well, yeah, that was it. So, undercut looks pretty big. We'll find out.
Bad Otter is currently 1.2 seconds slower per lap going through Sector 2 than his quickest time. Spider is doing some interesting lines. He thinks he's Fernando Alonso in Brazil. But he still opts to stay out. So the longer these medium to high runners stay out, the more it makes me think, are they going to do a medium to soft?
Yeah, it is a possible strategy. But is it worth the risk? Oh my goodness me! Spider really left that late to defend, but they're still side by side. Barossa has just got ahead of Spider. And now it looks like we are starting to see the crossover between the hard and mediums. As Barossa, after spending however many laps behind Spider, is now ahead. And he made him work for it, for sure.
Yeah, so only probably gave him a little fright going down that straight. Barossa using the save on the previous lap to gain about 7/10 in a couple of sectors to get that move done. But now, unless Spider plans on pitting this lap, he's now, instead of being the hunter, he is now being the hunted.
What was Halo's gap to the lead, but when he pit?
Oh, I didn't check.
He's 29 seconds off the lead. What's a pit stop length at this track?
Oh no!
Oh. And he's speeding in the pits. Yeah, I don't know what the pit stop length is. We'll find out.
1 seconds, something like that.
Seems like he's a bit further behind Gregors than I probably would have thought. But
or should I get my stopwatch out?
Can if you want. But yeah, Barossa. There's a yellow flag on the last corner. But I didn't quite catch what it was. Yeah, Barossa's rejoined relatively far ahead of Halo. Probably the same as it was, to be fair. There is a 5-second gap between them, actually. That's definitely more. Halo must have lost some time somewhere. Gregors with almost a 5-second lead as well. Everyone on the track is on mediums at this very moment of time as well.
Oh, well, that's going to change. Second place is down to the pits. Oh, that's another victim to the 5-second speed in the pit lane.
So second and third both have 5-second time penalties. So Halo will be licking his lips because Halo is less than 5 seconds behind Barossa, and Spider's gone for softs, which, I mean, yeah, this is. You must be right, man. They must be going for softs, most of these guys. But Spider is on the softs. Halo didn't go for softs. Tyler Jenkins has gone for softs.
Tell you what, Tyler Jenkins, he could possibly be in the running for a podium again today, because the drivers ahead of him are getting 5-second time penalties, speeding in the pit lane and corner cutting. Tyler Jenkins, before he pit, had good pace. I reckon he could be in the shout for a podium, you know, and it's just got worse for Spider. So definitely the podium is on. Yeah.
It's not looking bad for Halo either, because he's going to be a net P2. He could undercut Gregors if Gregors keeps on staying out, because you can pick up a lot of time up on fresh tyres. But Gregors will obviously go for softs. I can't imagine he wouldn't go for. It'd be stupid if he went for anything else.
Badotter's about to make an overtake.
Yep, on the ever so jittering Baggy fan, who cannot keep the car in a straight line. Oh my goodness! That could have been. He's pit anyway. It's fine. It's Barossa, second place. His teammate still is out on the track. Gregors has sacrificed track position at this point, but remember the penalties as well.
Baggy fan. Talking of penalties, Baggy fan is the next victim. Yeah, 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. They really are a pain in the penis to get them, especially when you've had a clean race instead.
Yeah. Although this track is one of those tracks where you're approaching the pits at a seriously high speed. There is that chicane to encourage drivers to slow down. However, nobody even cares about that chicane on the game because it doesn't give you any penalties for cutting it. I've never ever had one. I mean, you can't really cut it because you can straight line it and still stay within the lines of the track. So
Straight line, right?
well, not fully straight line it, but
Yeah, I'd say.
but like you can almost just a little turn on the wheel. Like you can, yeah, it's not like real life, for example. I like how they've done it for real life, but yeah, people approaching the pits that are seriously that are like a top speed is going to give out many penalties. Gregor still hasn't pit, so he's going really long on these tyres. This is longer than what Scar Borger did yesterday, because I pretty sure Scar pit on that 22 or 23. It's pretty much the same time as guys have on the softs now. So Gregor's is just waiting. Well, Gregor just wants those softs to be as fresh as possible for as long as possible.
Is that confidence though? Is that confidence he just wants to make it fun for himself? Because, I mean, based on qualifying and the race, it really did look like him and the car and the track were just fully in sync with each other, and that they looked unstoppable.
Yeah, well, we got Baggy Fam in P8, which is on softs, so Baggy's going softs to the end, and he's right behind Rico, which is on 4-lap old medium tyres, and Baggy is all over his case. Baggy wants a bit of P7, might fancy a bit of P6 as well if he can catch up another 4 seconds on Big Al, and don't do it here, Baggy, just wait for that straight, you'll be clear of him.
Gregor's in the pits.
Yes, and he's on softs. I'm going to stick with Baggy for a moment, because he is going to make a move into turn 1. I will keep track of Gregor's, because he's got work on his hands, Gregor's, because he's going to be 4th. Or is he actually? I might need to look at Gregor's quickly. Sorry, Baggy, but Gregor's is 3rd. And Baggy's just made the move on Rico. I've just caught the end of it. Baggy fan up to P7, hunting down P6, which is the AlphaTauri. Yeah.
I don't think he might. You might struggle to keep it because Rico's looking back down the inside, and he wasn't so brave on the brakes. And I do expect Baggy to submit in that position.
Yeah, hopefully in sector 2 he can flex his muscles and pull away, which it looks like he already has. Half a second. So Baggy Van looking for 6th place. For some reason, my interval on Gregor's gap to Spider is staying at 16,000th of a second.
Oh! Tyler Jenkins!
Oh! Lost it on traction.
Oh. All that hard work completely undone.
And I imagine those tyres are going to be very hot as well. Baggy can see him, probably licking his lips, hoping he's got a broken front wing or something. Meanwhile, the battle for the lead is hotting up. Both of these on 3-second time penalties. They have a 4-second gap to Gregor's, and Spider's now... Well, is that 9 seconds for Spider?
I think that's 14.
Oh my god. What about Badosso? I've not actually skipped to have a little look. Able to have a look?
5.
Oh yeah, he got... Yeah, so Gregor's is the net leader. And he's going to be catching anyway. To be fair, Gregor's has got this in the bag. The guy behind him is on 7-lap old mediums, 7.5 seconds down the road.
He's about to destroy the fastest lap.
The guys in front have got penalty galore. As long as even a safety car coming out, he's fine. Unless, well, we've seen many things in SLR. Who knows what will happen?
That's the next fastest lap from that is 6/10 slower, and that is Spider with 1:10.5. You know, just when some drivers and cars just completely sync, like Hamilton and the Mercedes from 2020, and Vettel and the Red Bull from 2013. This is what it looks like from Gregor's here. It's just in one race.
You didn't even mention Max from last season.
Yeah.
But I get you. He is very much in sync with the car today. Obviously, Gregor's isn't in the championship hunt. He is, in fact, quite a long way off it. He's like 90 odd points. So, yeah. I'm just trying to work out, because I think Bad Otter, if the race finishes as it is, Bad Otter, no, he won't be in Championship League because of the penalties. It will definitely bring it very tight between him and Halo. Tyler Jenkins not having the best of weekends at all.
No, he's not, is he? But I think he might make up 2 positions via penalties. So top 5 definitely still looks on for the Aston Martin driver, which is quite baffling when you consider the race he's actually had.
Owen Howell, with the name of my F1 fragrance.
Neon.
Yeah, that's the name of the one I've got. That is literally it. If you ask me what aftershave I've got on, it is Yum. Bit cringe.
I think we might have a change for the lead any moment now, Joe.
Yeah, I've been following these two for a little bit because there's absolutely nothing else going on anywhere else. The gaps are massive. I don't know. He's been in the DRS at Bad Otter for a few laps, but he is getting closer. Bad Otter's got a lot of Urs behind him though, so he can defend from the lead. Spider's got nothing left. He's out. He is out of Urs. But he's still close. Gregors isn't catching as much as I thought he would. I mean, he's at the moment he is the net winner, but he's only just gone under 3 seconds.
Yeah, he's probably cruising again. He knows that with the penalty situation ahead, he doesn't have to risk it and potentially end up in a barrier.
That is
We've
true.
seen how easy it is.
Yeah. And look at the gap as well to Halo. 6 seconds.
That was an awful few corners there from Spider. He was about 3 tenths behind also going into the last corner. He touched the grass, went a bit wide, and I thought he was going to go into the pits there for a second.
Yeah, just having a look at penalties across the field. Baggy fans on an 8-second penalty, so obviously that was a speeding in the pits and a 3-second. Spider's having an absolute mare of penalties. But are we going to see a move here? Nope, he looks like he's still too far back and he still has no Urs. Bados is in a position right now where he's not even under threat from Spider, although he won't know it. But Spider's got no Urs. He has nothing to attack with other than DRS, which isn't enough.
Oh, we got a move for 10th.
So we do. This could go on to turn 4 as well. Although neither of them have a ERS. No one's had the ERS from like lap 4 onwards. We haven't even had a safety car. I mean, I did say before the race only 12 runners will make it. Less likely. But yeah.
I think we haven't had a safety car at all this round yet, have we? We don't have any in F2. We didn't have one in...
Yeah, we did.
Have one in F1.
We had one yesterday. Yeah, lap 3. It was lap 1, and then they come in on lap 2. I can't remember what caused it though.
It was Scott Mills, the Radio 2 presenter, crashed.
Oh yeah, Scott Mills. Div 2's getting a lot of famous names. He's getting Scott Mills from Radio 2. He's getting TJ from GTA.
Yeah, got Des Fontaine, the aftershave brand.
Yeah, the aftershave. So it's attracting a lot of big names, and we do have a little bit of a battle with Big Al and Tyler Jenkins. Tyler Jenkins looking to get past him. He is already ahead of him post-race results as it stands anyway, but... Oh, he's... Interesting. But he's going to go right to the back of him then.
Just in the replay. Oh, that was close. Too close. Greg has caught the back of this little batway now. How's he going to play this? Look at the Urs he's got.
Oh, he can breeze past them, because look at the Urs of the top 2. I mean, Bados is not too bad, to be fair. 43% at this point in the race is actually is good. He's done well managing it. although at the start maybe not. But yeah, I can't remember what I was going to say a minute ago. Yeah, Gregors has got the Vegas helmet on. You've seen Las Vegas.
Bad Otter.
Yellow flag. Oh, two people have
Oh!
crashed. Oh, it's Jenkins. Tyler Jenkins. Safety car. Lap 31. And Baggy Fan is in the pits. Baggy Fan in the pits. Yeah, it was a huge crash. It's where Alonso and Webber crashed. I mean, not together, obviously, but we're just... Yeah, they've disappeared off the track, but it was just on that kink where the famous Mark Webber and Alonso crashes was. But, yeah, everyone from Baggy down as pit. This is gonna benefit there? Oh no, the safety car is waiting for the leader still, so yeah.
Oh, Hicklin, what have you done? I was just about to say, if you're Star Orford or Hicklin, you are absolutely in the lottery, and Hicklin's just tried slowing up the driver behind him, and he's got disqualified for it.
Yeah, so there's only 8 people. So Tyler Jenkins, despite retiring from this race, is going to score a point. Big Al, despite retiring from this race, is going to score a point, unless he gets penalised for what just happened.
So, so some drivers have got rid of their 5-second penalty. So, as it stands, Rico, Baggy Fan, Star Orphan, Rocha all have a chance of getting a podium. I mean, if you're Bad Otter and Spider, I mean, I think they've got 5 seconds they can both have off, so their penalties will shrink.
I think it's just Spider. Yeah, it's just Spider that has the penalty.
Well, Spider's has just gone up. I swear his penalty's just gone up. No, it's just gone down. So you've got 12 and 3 seconds, so Bad Otter isn't going to suffer as bad. But one driver, this is really going to cheese off, is Gregors.
Oh, massively. Because now Bad Otter... I mean, Bad Otter's his teammate, and he's the man in the championship battle. So if he's playing the team game, he will not fight Bad Otter, but I cannot imagine that's going to happen. But, well, yeah, let's have a look at penalties now once people have pit. So yeah, Spider's got 12 seconds, Bad Otter's got 3 seconds, so Gregors is still your net leader. This has absolutely ruined the top 2 as well. Spider's going to be completely out of, well, not out of the points, but out of the top 7.
Well, I've just suddenly thought, if Spider's got another 5-second time... No, it's 4 3 seconds, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Hicklin's just put in the chat, he slowed down so he didn't outbrake himself into the pits and he got disqualified for it.
Jesus Christ. This is a question, actually, which just come to my head. So, obviously, you get 5 seconds taken off when a safety car comes out. If you've sped on the pitch, you can take off. Do you think that there should be a way, or do you think F1 should make, the game should make it where you can get all your penalties taken off in a pit stop? Like, maybe you can choose...
No, because I think that'd be too much of like a lifeline.
I mean, the 5 seconds is a lifeline itself.
I mean, like that could just mean it going into turn 1 at the start of the race, you just straight line turn 1, get that 10-second penalty, just hope that there's a safety car later on.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, but then you get... Yeah. Okay, maybe not.
Got it, Darnell for LO, though. I like the idea.
Well, it would never be allowed to do... The game doesn't allow it anyway. But if the game did allow it, it would be interesting. So, really, right now, if you're Stars Orphan, you are in a brilliant position for a potential podium.
I don't think he's ever had an SLR podium.
He's only new to the league. He's from RSF1.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
Oh, so...
Funny enough, actually, he is the one that got me in RSF1.
Wow. So it'd be a bit emotional if you see him on the podium.
He probably won't. Well, he probably won't know that. I mean, I contacted him, but he got me in. Pretty sure it was him.
Right.
Almost.
Any race predictions from anyone in the stream chat? As we've got, well, after this lap, it's gonna be 2 laps to go. Where it's gonna be a 2-lap sprint. It's gonna be utter carnage, I reckon. I would love to see if Tyler Jenkins or Fat Ted, if Tyler Jenkins or Big Al are still listening in, I'd love to see what happens with that crash.
Yeah, I want to see it as well. Yeah, just touching on who this has shafted and who it hasn't. Obviously, Bad Ossa wasn't in too bad of a position with only 3 seconds and a huge gap to the field, with the field being so spread. Safety car in this lap, but yeah, Bad Ossa now is going to be behind Halo, whereas before he wasn't going to be behind Halo. Because Halo was about 8 seconds, 9 seconds off. Now he's going to be behind the championship leader. This has massively benefited Halo in terms of the championship. You can take away the safety car restart though, Matt, as we follow Spider up the hill.
And Spider, up the hill he goes, and underway he goes indeed. Bad Otter has responded well. He's already in the slipstream. He's already going to figure out thinking about making a move to turn one. Is he going to do it? He knows he's going to have to get the move done with any hope to win the Grand Prix. He's looking down the inside. There's going to be contact. Oh, and somehow there is no contact. Spider shut the door. They both live to fight another day. Gregors is in third place, but he's under threat from Halo. This could be a disaster for his race.
Yeah, both us, the second and third and fourth, are going at it into turn one. This one isn't over between Gregors and Halo. This is for the lead of the race as well. This is for the race win, as the top two are very much out of the equation. Bad Otter, though, has a 1.2 second gap to Gregors. He needs 3 seconds. It's not going to happen, but he needs 3 seconds on Halo to gain points on him in the championship.
Well, what Bad Otter's going to be hoping for is Halo and Gregors having a bit of a duel, because that gap is now 1.5 seconds. Gregors touched the grass a bit and went a bit wide, so 1.5 seconds in one lap is doable to happen again in another lap if they continue to battle.
Yeah, as we come up to the penultimate corner, is that Glock going slowly as we head up the hill?
Right.
It literally is just that name now. Halo still isn't finished with Gregors. They've both got pretty much the same ERS usage, but Halo is going to go for it. This is for the lead of the race, even though it's for third on the track. But Halo's on the inside. Gregors, can he hold it around the outside? He is going to hold it around the outside. He keeps hold of third place. But now the gap to Bad Otter is 2 seconds. Can Bad Otter can still win this race, Matt.
He can, and Gregors is completely out of ERS as well, so that gap is going to get ever so bigger. This is going to be a crucial sector too, because Halo's been saving some ERS. He's got a lot of pressure behind him as well, though, from Rico and Baggy Fan. Oh, Gregors, if he's got any ERS left, he's going to have to use it going down that back straight, because Halo's going to use everything.
Oh! Sorry, Matt, but Baggy Fan went down the inside of Rico. Potentially for position. I can't look at penalties in a minute because I'm not on that particular telemetry option. But Bad Otter just needs half a second. He could do it though. He doesn't have it. He does have Summers. He will have DRS. Oh no, will he?
No.
No, he's not gonna win. It looks like Gregors is going to be a winner by half a second, but he could finish ahead of Halo. Bad Otter can still get second place. He does! Bad Otter gets second place, and that is absolutely crucial for the championship. But Gregors wins the Brazilian Grand Prix. Congratulations to him. Yeah, that race went from being completely dull to a very frantic finish.
Yeah, I don't think Gregors fought for a second 5 laps ago. With how his race went so far, I was going to end up like that, because in the end it wasn't so difficult. It wasn't so easy. The Mercedes won too. Congratulations to Gregors, top step of the podium once again. Bad Otter with a crucial second place finish, and Halo in third, which only closes the gap between the top two even more. And a bad day for Tyler Jenkins, as he just put down actually in the stream chat. Awful race. And Hicklin also, it's not done him any favours. So potentially now, I know mathematically Jenkins is still in it, but realistically now it's looking like a two-way fight for the championship.
Yeah, and pending stewards' investigations, it's gone from an 11-point gap to a 8-point gap between Bad Otter and Halo in the championship. I need to invite these people. I don't know if you.
Yeah, I'm getting them in.
Okay, you get them all in. Yeah, I'm generally surprised that Bad Otter managed to even get that 3-second gap with 2 laps to go, but yeah, he's done it. Yeah, good stuff there. We'll just wait for these top 3 to get in the party. Who's your driver of the day, though, Matt? We haven't actually discussed.
I've got to say Gregors. I know you've got a few drivers who, like Rico, for example, deserves a shout out from 12th to 4th. Staff Orphan, strong points finish for him. Roch as well. He got his first points in SLR. He's absolutely buzzing in stream chat. But Gregor's just in his car all race weekends in qualifying and in the race. So in the end, he was kept on his wits at the end, but still, despite the pressure he faced from behind, he still got the job done and a fantastic win.
Yep. We don't have Halo yet. Does Halo join?
I'll try one more time. I've just tried to invite myself. That's handy.
Halo's got no mic apparently.
Oh, okay. So that would be just the top two then. Matt, do you want to take them away?
Yeah, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. I normally do it. All right, ticket boxes, gents. First of all, we want to hear your lovely voices so the viewers can hear indeed what you have got to say after that race. We'll start off with second place being Bad Otter. Bad Otter, congratulations on second place. You started fifth and you finished second. You've gained crucial. You closed the gap to Halo to I think about 7 or 8 points now. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, talk us through your race, really. Am I right in saying, did you and Tyler Jenkins have a bit of a wheel-to-wheel bang on the first lap?
I don't know. Did we?
I don't think it was him. I think it was Spider and Jenkins.
I was
That's awkward, right?
clean.
Ignore that. I'm sorry to potentially, sorry to potentially frighten you. Well, talk us through your race, really. I mean, potentially at the end, you could have won. You're only 3-4 attempts away from winning.
Yeah.
So Gregors was able to withhold the pressure. I mean, talk us through your race, and did you think the win potentially was on at the end?
No, I think well, first off with quali, I just couldn't put a lap together. I put my first lap in, and that was the lap that I qualified with. So, bit disappointed with that. But then the race, it's always going to be one of these like DRS trains, like swapping every lap, and it was just about keeping it clean and getting there. But speeding in the pit lane, which was I wanted to hit myself, and then that safety car at the end, while I was in the lead, and at best hoping for a second place with Gregors because I know he had the pace to win, especially with the penalties I had. So I was had to get rid of that 5-second penalty, put the softs on, hope that Spider didn't, I don't know, try to fling us into Argentina, and then just hang on. But I was kind of hoping Gregors would just battle with Halo and hopefully get that 3-second gap to Halo. That's all I was focused on for 2 laps, and I just did it. So I'm happy with second. It could have been a lot worse, and I'm happy Gregors won it because that's us above Aston Martin now in the constructors as well. So,
I didn't know that one actually. Yeah, it is 8 points between you and Halo now going into the last 2 rounds of the season. After what happened to Jenkins today, I think you could mathematically you still got a chance, but I think you could rule him out now. How do you fancy your chances going into the last 2 races? How good are you at Qatar and Abu Dhabi? And
it's difficult. I think Qatar is a weird one. I'm in some rich vein of form, so I'm just kind of hoping that goes through. I've pretty much top 2 the last 4 races, so I've just got to. Qatar is a weird one. Abu Dhabi never my best one, but if it's between me and Halo now, I've got to give it my all. It's winner takes all now. And I'm desperate to get in Div 2. Please do not let me be in this division next year.
Wow, you want? Yeah, to be fair, Division 2, like it's definitely a division you want to be in, and Darnell can definitely vouch for that. Congratulations on second place once again, proven once again consistency is key. Halo and Otter combined this season have only won 3 races, yet it looks like it's going to be down to them to come the end. So congratulations once again on second position as we head over to the race winner, Gregors, congratulations on your race win. I actually just suddenly remembered you didn't actually pole. For some reason I thought you got pole. I think that was Ted in the end.
Tyler got it, I think.
But nevertheless, you looked completely in sync with your car all round. I bet you didn't think of 5 laps from the end. After how your race had gone so far, it was going to be a bit bit of a hair raiser come the end. Did you think towards the end, somehow I might not win this?
To be honest, I was just cruising. I was making up the time. I was catching them up. It was nice and easy. The penalties in front, and I was just praying, please, no safety car, because I know Otter had that 5 second didn't he for speeding. So with being so close, I knew I was screwed if we went into the pits. Luckily, I had enough space to make the space to get back to Halo, and it worked out in the end.
Yeah, prior to this, me and Jared, we did say, looking at your Earth management, it looked like you were cruising. But at the end, you faced an awful lot of pressure from behind, and saw that gap getting bigger and bigger. And I think in the end, it was 2.7 seconds. Are you still saying you still had it under control despite that?
Not after the safety car, not at all. Halo, the pressure from Halo was immense. Yeah, I squeezed over the line. I got the last warning as well, so I'm like, no, if I get another one, I'm done here. I'm knackered, mate. After that last couple of laps, absolutely madness.
I was just seeing how you are in the standings. 'Cause obviously that win now. That was your first win of the season. I believe that's your first win since you come back to the server. It's 4 podiums and 5 races. So you're picking up some great momentum now going into the new game. You are up to 6th position. What are your targets now for the remaining races with this form? Are you hoping to potentially throw a spanner in the works for? I mean, you're not in the championship hunt, but potentially be a spanner in the works for the duel between Bad, or you try and stay away from that one and just try and breeze off into the sunset?
I've made a Ministry of Defence.
To be honest, if I'd known it was so close, I'd have backed off and let him have the win tonight. No, I'm no good at Qatar. No good there at all. But another podium will do me if I can get there. That'd be a struggle, but I'm looking forward to Abu Dhabi.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on the race win once again. Sorry to stat padders out there, I got it wrong. There's actually 5 wins combined between Bad Otter and Halo for the season. I mistook for Tyler Jenkins. Darnell, back to you, unless you've got anything else to add to the top 2 drivers.
No questions really. Just congratulations on the win, Gregors, and second place Bad Otter. Just looking at the championship really, and it's actually quite interesting because Halo scored 6 podiums in the first 7 races. And in the last 8 races, he's only scored 2, whereas Bad Otter has now got 4 top 2 finishes in a row. So the momentum certainly is starting, has swung. That is actually a question that could lead to Bad Otter, actually. This momentum is pretty big for you coming into the last 2 races. How confident are you of toppling Halo?
I think I'm a bottle. So
fantastic.
that I think it'll go down to Abu Dhabi. But yeah, it's the past sort of 5 weeks. Everything has just clicked into place. It's been great. I've had pace. I suppose I should just try and practice and try to get it down. And I know Qatar's notorious for like fuel usage and things, isn't it? So just try not to get caught off by silly mistakes and just fight it to the end. I've got to beat him in the next 2 races. That's it. Like no matter what, that's the aim.
Yeah, for sure. And both you Mercedes drivers, I think that's 8 podiums between you in the last 4 races, which is very solid for you in the constructors as well. So yeah, anything else from you, Matt? No, great. Cheers for that. Well, yeah, we'll end the stream here. McEwen's on tomorrow on probably Dubzone's channel, as it normally is, and then we'll be back next week. Or I won't be back next week. Well, we might be back for a diff free actually. Depends if I'm around. But yeah, if not, then
depends how we get on in playoffs.
Yeah, could be still crying. But yeah, I'll end that here. Thank you guys. See you later.